Hello YouTube. Alright, today here's a comparison of the PSP, the original PSP, and the PSP Go. These are both 1000 models, the PSP-1000 and the PSP Go 1000. And I figure comparing the original models makes more sense. As you can see, the PSP 1000 is much fatter than the PSP Go. After all, this was made after the PSP Slims. Now, there is one big difference between the way these sit on desks. Watch this. Rubber feet are on the bottom. But this, it slides across a desk, but not very easily. It had the bottom of the PSP 1000 had a matte finish, so it doesn't slide quite as easily. Now, you see the front of the PSP 1000, and you have your D-pad, of course. An analog stick, which I really love the feel of on the bigger PSPs. Home button, volume, screen brightness button, music button, select start, X, square, triangle, circle. This is where your kindergarten comes back, folks. There's also a nice little thing up the top. It has like little holes in it. Hold it into the light better so you can see. There's like little holes in it in the top. I don't know what that is. It's probably just a designed decoration or something. And of course the top of the PSP 1000 has the L and R buttons. The PSP 1000 is the only model of PSP to have an IR port on it. I'm not too sure what that was for, but I'm sure it was used for something. Maybe interfacing between two PSPs. I don't know. I haven't done research on it. And it uses, I love this. It uses a mini USB port. However, the PSP 1000 does not charge through USB. You actually need AC adapter to charge it. And as you can see by the screw holes in the top, it can take accessories. There was a PSP camera. There was a camera available for this device that not a lot of people know about. There's the eject button for the UMD drive, which on the PSP 1000 I like the best. It actually comes out and has a nice, robust mechanism, unlike some of the newer ones where you just open up with like your finger and pop a disc in and then hope that it's aligned properly. And this you can know that it's aligned properly. Also, here's the bottom. Speakers are on the bottom of the PSP 1000. And here's the sides. Wi-Fi button, which lets you turn wireless on or off. You also have a slot for not an SD card, but a memory stick duo card, which is Sony's proprietary memory stick format, which has actually proven to be faster than some SD cards, from what I've read. And here you have the hold and power button. Right now it's on hold because I don't want to turn it on, obviously. And there you have it. Now let's look at the back. Very nice, shiny. Of course, you have the UMD drive right there. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah, there you go. It says UMD right there in text. Under here is the battery compartment, which you can press down, take the battery off, which of course people have used to hack their PSPs. They've used. Personally, I'm going to use it to change the battery to a higher watt-hour battery. I don't have much interest in hacking this PSP because I use it to play games off of the PlayStation Store. You know. And we move to the PSP Go. PSP Go, as you can see, is much smaller than the PSP 1000. Just by comparison. Look at that. It's a little bit smaller. Now, the PSP 1000, or PSP 1000, the PSP Go 1000, has been modeled after the Sony Milo. Sony's made another device similar to this called the Sony Milo, which was in a way, a mobile internet device. You could connect to Wi-Fi, IM on it. I think you could watch YouTube on it. I'm not sure, but you could IM on it. You could use Skype on it. It was a very nice device, and much like the Sony Milo, the Sony PSP Go has a flip-out controller. The Sony Milo had a flip-out QWERTY keyboard. Now, what they've done is they've used their half-moon buttons again to make the select and start button. I apologize for this camera. It's an iPhone camera. They put the joystick down here, which I think is a very stupid spot for a joystick. And to add insult to injury, they've made the joystick have more resistance than on the original PSP, which I loved how loose this felt. It just was very natural. On this, there's more resistance, and that's, ugh. I don't like that at all. Didn't think they had a good idea there. But as you can see here, they have a microphone down there, which is very useful for something that you'll see in a bit. Speakers on the right and left side. A light for Wi-Fi and a light for Bluetooth. Yes, there's Bluetooth on the PSP now. How cool is that? Now, let's look at the sides. They've changed the memory stick Duo to memory stick Micro, not Micro SD. It's actually memory stick Micro, which from what I've heard recently is actually a dead format. I don't know. The wireless switch is still where it used to be. The power and hold switch is where it used to be. The top is where it's changed. The screen button is on the left, the volume buttons are right there, and the music button is on the right. And also the L and R buttons are now chrome. Very shiny. Shine. And they're a little bit more accented than they used to be, which is kind of nice. I like it. Although, because of how thin this thing is, I find the thinness very annoying because you have to really scrunch your hands to hit the controls the way you want your hands to, and I have long fingers, so that's a little bit annoying. I should also add that the PSP Go has 16 gigabytes of built-in flash memory. Not a hard drive, flash memory. Get it right, people. I've seen your reviews. Get your information straight. There's no hard drive in here, it's just flash memory. But that's expandable with the memory stick micro slot. Up to 32 gigabytes at this point. And, yeah. As compared with the PlayStation Portable Original, the PSP-1000, which takes memory stick Duo, which can also be expandable up to 32 gigabytes. So either model of PSP you buy, the one with a UMD drive or one without, your biggest expansion option is 32 gigabytes. So you're not missing out either way. Downsides to the PSP Go. Both the PSP-1000 and the PSP Go have wireless B. Now, I can understand the PSP-1000 having it, because this is 2005 right here. This is late 2009. Why does it still have wireless B? This should have wireless G by now. I mean, that's completely inexcusable, I think. I mean, you want to market a gaming system that completely relies on digital downloads? Why on earth would you put wireless B still in here? That is ridiculous. Most phones and mobile internet devices these days have wireless G. That's just stupid. That's stupid design in my opinion. Although I'm sure they did it to save battery or something like that. Nevertheless, I think they could have figured out a way to get wireless G in there, which would have given people more of an incentive to buy this device. I mean, wireless B works, but it's pretty slow. Now, since this can download from the PlayStation Store, it uses the same operating system that the PSP 1000 can be upgraded to. You can download games off the PlayStation Store on the original PSPs. So if you happen to have one and want to go to digital downloads without, getting rid of your UMDs, you could slowly transition yourself over to that by buying a memory stick Duo, putting it in here, and downloading your games onto the memory stick Duo. I mean, you can still do the digital download thing without buying a new PSP. You can just buy a memory card. And what's very nice about the PSP Go is, like the Sony Milo, it has Skype. That's awesome. That alone is a very, very compelling feature, I think. I think that's basically what they designed the PSP Go off of, the Sony Milo, and it's sort of a gateway system into the digital download-only thing. I think, judging by the PSP Go, this is similar things of what we're going to see to the PS4. Digital downloads only. And that's what it was in the past. I mean, you could see from the PSP-1000, that's where the PS3 went. This might be where the PS4 is going. You never know. This is just a quick overview and comparison of the two, hardware-wise and briefly software-wise. So, yeah, that's it. Have a good one, everybody. Ciao.